Hello. Hi, Amy. Sorry I'm
Hello.
late. I apologise again. I got sidetracked into uh, messaging. So I'm really sorry.
It's fine.
It's been a thrown week today. Apologise for Wednesday. Had a random meeting unexpectedly with Glenn that I thought, well, I didn't actually thought a meeting was arranged because I didn't arrange one, because I said to him to come back to me once he's sorted some stuff out, which I thought is going to take him a while because he's quite busy. And he said, "Oh, we're meeting today." I'm like, "Okay, I've got 30 minutes," and then it completely threw me off. So I apologise.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. First things first. With regards to the project of contacting the police to find out why it's so high in Hertfordshire, and speaking to our local leaders on investigating that. It's now been 2 weeks since we've spoken to Kate, and she has actioned, if you want to call it that, as in messaging a colleague to come and talk to us about the same thing, who we then have to wait another couple of weeks for. And I don't want to set that precedent. I want people to know that if they come to BVL, come with, come wanting to do stuff. Don't come as a t-shirt you want to wear. So I'd really like us to also initiate our action, as well as them doing their action, of us starting a petition for the government or whoever. We need to find out whoever it is to investigate why the arrest of Black people is so high in Hertfordshire. If you can, Amy, find out what petition is best for that, it would probably depend on who is in charge of that information, or in charge of the arrest actually happening, etc., who would have the power to investigate, whether we go government or whatever. Is it something that we should focus on just for Hertfordshire, or should we focus on the table as a whole, because of the pattern that we've seen, or like all over? So I don't know what your contribution would be to that, Amy. Do you think we should focus on Hertfordshire? Do you think we should?
I think, given that petitions, to be honest, don't take much time to set up, it would be worth firstly going down, because I can do it if you're busy.
Yeah.
There's a website that you're probably familiar with that's for government petitions. And once they get past a certain number of signatures, the government has to make a comment on them. And then at another milestone, they have to debate it in Parliament. So you can't petition for anything on there that's like just for Hertfordshire, if you get what I mean. That would have to be for the whole nation. So that's that. Alternatively, if we wanted like a community petition, we could just use the other platforms like change.org, or it could be almost like a campaign where BVL publicizes on our social media, saying like, maybe we run our own, like a Google form, and we get people to petition, and then we present that data directly to the police, sending them an email or something, because that seems more direct. Or maybe we run the change.org petition for Hertfordshire, get as many signatures as we can, and then send that directly to the police, so that they can't use the excuse that they didn't see it, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I think they're the options.
Okay. Well, the second option, I think it's great. Both options are great. I'm just thinking of what's more likely to be productive, because what we want to come out of this is for the arrest to stop.
Yeah.
And we have to go to the person with the most power Parliament and a prime minister. We can't go to our local councillors, especially Labour, because they have no power. The local councillors are not even sure about this sort of scrutiny group thing, how much power they have. I mean, he talked about them talking about bins, and it took them 3 years to have something change with bins or something, Kate said. And I'm like, I'm not about that life. No, an issue. The government needs to investigate into it and sort it out, as in stop it from happening. So I think we need to go national with it. I think we need to get as many signatures as we can to get the government to investigate the whole pattern, including Hertfordshire. What do you think? Do you think that's overstretching?
No, it will just require quite a mass, like every group we've ever partnered with will need to be sent the link for this petition, because it needs 10,000 signatures to get a response from government, and it needs 100,000 signatures to be considered for debate in Parliament. And there also needs to be no other petition on the website that asks for the same thing. I'll just check right now if on the website they've received that petition before. So
okay,
yeah. Search petitions. It will be view all open petitions. Oh, there's like 2,000. No. So let me look at.
type in arrest or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've typed in arrest. So recall. No. Oh. No, there's nothing. There's something to create a UK Black Citizens Council, which has 600 signatures. Yeah, which sounds good, but there's nothing asking for what we're asking, so it will be confirmed as
Yeah, I like that UK Black Citizens Council. Send me that link. That sounds good. Yeah, because
I'll sign that one now.
The Black groups where we are talking about, there needs to be some sort of national something. So when something happens, we've got some sort of committee speaking for us, and to get support as well. Like the NAACP in America, they've got that organization. It would be nice to have something like that over here, because we've got nothing.
I'll send that to you now.
Yeah. So I think this. What do you think? This is a go. I need to do this petition. Get the government to investigate. Investigate, find out why it's happening and how to stop on. Obviously, but is that the right way to word it? Not just to investigate happening, because investigating why it's happening and stopping it are two separate actions, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we want both, don't we? Find out what it's happening, find out why it's happening, and then initiate a plan to stop it from happening.
Yeah,
because at the moment I don't. At the moment, with everyone's talking about the problems and the disparities everywhere I go, the council, the media, everywhere, they're talking about the issues. The government saying that they're committed to finding out why it's happening, and then from that information put a plan in place to make sure that it doesn't happen. I'm not hearing that. All I'm hearing is the same type of, this is happening, this is happening. Open it up and see, check it. Just now. So petition, the government to discuss that. What's the other thing? Ready? Is it finished? Okay, no, keep it closed. Are you sure? Yeah, just a minute, Michael, because I'm doing something on it. Can you wait till Daddy gets here? Because I'm in the middle of something here. I don't want it to get cold. Okay, well, wait a minute. Amy, just bear with me a minute. I'm just going to get his food. Oh, literally 3 minutes.
That's fine.
Sorry, Amy. Apologise. Oh. Right. That's over there. Hang on. Okay. Right. So I in meeting today, I wanted to concentrate actions. So basically looking at our projects and services and having people pick which one they're interested in doing, and we contribute done for that to manifest, and them contributing what what they can contribute between now and next week. Because what I'd like to introduce is every week there's a minimum of one each person needs to do by the following week, and it needs to get done. This will build commitment, and it would help us to build trust within the team of who is actually going to execute the work we're putting out, because this is a situation here where we can't really we can't be waiting on things to be done, procrastinating, even if it's something very small, even if it's just sharing something. You need to commit to whatever action you've taken on. That's the type of thing I would like to initiate, so that everyone is productive in the team and not knowing what they're doing, us not knowing what to give out. There's always something happening, and there's a productivity. What if Amy, just bear with me another 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. And we're back. Right. Yes. So team actions, people choosing what order. Okay. Right. Updates. Okay. Updates. Trying to think. So North Heart CVs, a development there with miscommunication. I think I copied you into the last email. Don't know if you've read it.
Yeah, I did. I thought that was one of the worst, because they're clearly trying to like antagonize you. I think that's the right word.
Yeah, which is very insulting, actually. And they know they're in the wrong, and I don't understand what is the. No one's perfect. When we're human, we will make mistakes. The difference is from someone who who makes mistake, who evolves, and someone that doesn't, is that they see that they're flawed and they're like, you know what, I'm not perfect, but I'm willing to look at these areas and I'm willing to consciously every day think, how can I better myself? How can I, even if I know in everything I am that I'm right, how can I still hear someone on the other end that's completely separate to what I'm saying? It's just their approach is not healthy. It's not a healthy approach for this situation. You know, they've taken the stance of, we know we're wrong, but we're going to pretend that we're right. And then we're going to do things to make you feel that you're in the wrong. Not the correct approach, especially in a situation like this, where they're claiming to be supporting the Black voice. But yeah. Huh. But I don't know if you had any other further thoughts on that email.
It was just rude. There's not you can't dress that email up. It was just very much like, it sounded like playground talk, like when you're in school and someone's like, well, my friend said that you said that.
Yeah. And I was shocked that she sent it, because her emails previously were so professional for the most part, if you want to call it that. And then all of a sudden it just seemed that this very emotional message came through. And I'm like, what has that got to do with the investigation? Is that happening? Are you guys gonna put our application forward? This is just a guess for me, and I can completely wrong. The Hitchin, Diverse and Thief are starting a North Hearts Afro-Caribbean Association, whatever group, okay? And they have applied for funding from the council and from the North Hearts District Council, because it's called North Hearts Afro-Caribbean Association. And I think that they're trying to delay us from getting any sort of status or help because they're helping this other group. That's what I think is happening here. I think it's all completely political, because the people who are involved, Lee Ellis, all these council people, they all talk and they all know each other. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate, really. And all the people that said that they were going to help me all gone all cold. Even the college, the lady who phoned me from the college, she's gone all cold now as well. She said that she originally wanted the whole class to be involved in the magazine, and the whole, everyone to be involved in the creation of the magazine and everything. She's now saying that, oh, actually, let me tell you where we're at. The kids are really busy now because they're doing in their third year. And basically, she's going to go and see if they're interested. And they probably will only be able, if they are able, and if they are interested, they will only be able to do it, do like an article, basically. And I'm like, fine, if that's all they can do, then that's all they can do. That's fine. But I'm not going to bother with her. She's basically gone cold. I don't know, but she's also a member of the Heritage Foundation. So we'll see what manifests, but these things, it's all a part of the process. Everyone's like, yeah. But when they find it's actually a Black voice that's not going to be controlled. I've learned this over the time I've been doing this. It seems to be that there's one type of person that is just clearly racist, and that's it. And then very clearly. And then there's another type of person that's then racist, but they support the Black voice, providing they can control it and that it is in agreement with their agenda. When they find a Black voice that's not in agreement or in line with their agenda, they basically become the enemy. She's aggressive, she's this, she's that, she's rude. All these names start popping up. I've been noticing that, because even with my friends that said that they were, you know, going to support BVL, it's all words because they've disappeared. You know, the lady that said she was going, counselor, sorry, that said she was going to help me with what do you call it? The Heritage Foundation with applying for funding from them. She didn't reply. I said, can you help me with funding, applying for funding from the Heritage Foundation for the One Woman Black History Show, because we're thinking of a bus. I sent her that 2.5 months ago. I've had no reply. And all on the group, she's saying, oh, I can help you with this. I can help you with this. You can help me providing you can control my voice. If I said all of a sudden I was going to become a Labour councillor, it'd be great because you would love my black face to be on all your posters and for you to say, yay, we've got someone black local and she's Labour. So you can get your vote. So you just want to use my blackness for your own agenda. And the fact that I'm female, that's the other thing as well. The fact that I'm female. I'm not that type of person, really. I'm for people. That's who I'm from. I'm not for any political party. I'm for people just comfortable being able to live how they want to live within the confines of the law. Obviously, you know, come, oh, I fancy killing someone today. No, you can't do that. That's wrong. But you know, but just for people to live, to share the space comfortably and live and yeah, I don't think that is in line with any political party. They all seem to be just out for power. Yeah, so that's my just my digress on that, but that's what I feel is happening there with the CVs. But it's fine because that meeting that the gentleman contacted me, the Kenneth guy from that I had Kate check out. And she said to go, and you said you weren't able to make it. That's completely fine. I went along. That meeting was so beneficial. It was a black gentleman running it. An Asian guy was hosting, but a black gentleman was running the talk. He's actually going to be doing a series of talks, and he said they've put me on their list, and they're going to be supporting BVL. They gave me a lot of information about how to set up, basically everything, the CVs. I was wanting from the CVs, this black guy is doing for organizations like ours. The good news is I finally found out that if we go CIC, we can raise our 5 million, because he said that the largest CIC in England is bringing in about 500 million or something like that a year. So our 5 million is really nothing. If we want to fundraise for that, I said, he said, there isn't a cap on the amount you can make, but whatever you fundraise for, you must use that money for that purpose. You see what I mean? Yeah. Which is fine, because we have all of our projects, and what's it now? All we need is money. That's what we need now to focus on, is money. We have all our projects and services. What we need is money now. But I'm thinking now, because things aren't as stable as I'd like it, I'd like a few more volunteers that we to actually carry out, to actually be on team, carry out actions. You know, I need another 2 of us, Amy. That's what I need, you know, that's able. I think then I'll feel comfortable going see. With regards to that bank account as well, I haven't been able to sort out the bits yet because I needed to call them, and I've been so busy this week. It's now Friday as well. So I'm going to have to call them on Mondays just to check some stuff and sort that out. Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard from Luke. I haven't heard from Sonia. Not Sonia. Sophia. Oh no, Sophia came last. No, I haven't heard from Sophia. I haven't heard from Luke. And who came last week? Who am I thinking of that came last week to meeting?
Donna
There's
Marie.
one other. Donna Marie. Yes, Donna Marie. But Donna Marie can only make an hour of meeting because she has other commitments and she gets a bit tired, which is fine. She's notified me of that. So I has two. I tried to call him today. Didn't try to call Sevilla. Tried to, Luke today. I received no answer from him. So if I don't receive any answers, I'll try to contact Sophia on the two jobs we've got for the Black Voice Hertfordshire meetings. Probably send them an email, which I'll copy to. I don't want to call them because I don't know. I just don't want to seem like I'm nagging. If I don't hear anything from them, then I will remove them from the WhatsApp group and sort out who we need to sort out. Oh yes, and I haven't heard anything from Amit as well. So we'll see if Amit shows up tonight. I don't know if he will. But I'm hoping that we will get through, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, to compensate. So, and this process will keep going until we find the actual team that's going to be here, because there's no point just having bodies. They're not actually going to function in the way we need to function for the team. Otherwise, we'll end up tiring ourselves out doing all the work. Okay. You know what? I'm going through the wrong agenda because I'm an idiot. That's why. But it's fine because it is about. Have you heard back from any of the volunteers that you've sent the bits to?
The last I heard, no. The last, so I'm currently waiting for replies from them because I sent Heather the job specification, and then I sent Saran the hours, like the days a week, whatever it was that they asked. So now, no, I'm waiting for feedback from them. It's not looking good for Heather because that contact was made quite a while ago. I mean, Saran was relatively recent, but yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see if we hear anything back on Monday. Maybe you can send them a message on Monday just to say, we'd like to invite you to the meeting on Friday, kind of pushing it, and then they can tell us, just throw them in it, to come and meet us all and see what it's like. That's on the volunteering. The BVH community meeting invitations. So the lady that contacted from that Hertfordshire healthcare thingy place, we spoke about for 30 minutes on the phone, quite a positive chat about it. And when we spoke, she had some good things. We want to find out why the Black community or members of the Black community are hesitant about the vaccine. I said, well, I'm for all of them, but I can tell you what those are saying. I did share that with her, and I shared with her my personal views on the vaccine and why that was. Their survey, but they're also doing something a bit more depth to find out if there's anything they can do, etc. The I'd quite like to get contribute, that if we build a relationship with them on this whole vaccine subject, we may be able to get them to do a survey on women's health, specifically the maternal health. So getting them to send out a survey to women, to Black women within Hertfordshire, to find out how their births were, how their pregnancies are, the whole experience. Find they were treated well, you know, when you were in pain, did someone come and see you straight away, things like that. So yeah, what they do is whatever they create, whatever the surveys, the information that they get via their surveys, they make a recommendation based on those surveys. And then the government, when they're sending out any official, this is what you should do, they will reference this organization, the Hertfordshire Healthcare, and then every organization is required to follow their guidelines and standards. That's how they get what they call it. You know, when the government allocates power to certain organizations. Yeah. So I'm hoping that if we build a good relationship with them, we can get what they're trying to do with the vaccine information and supporting Black communities. The same with women's health as well. So she was very she was very positive, and yeah, we'll see what she wants to do there. She's going to get back to me because I've asked her to do a talk in March. She isn't able to make the February Black Voice Hertfordshire meeting, but I've asked her to do, if she's able to do a health talk in March on the vaccines, specifically just what's in it, about it. It's not convincing people to take it, because I don't want BVL to be this place where I have had a few emails of people saying, do I want to be like some sort of ambassador for people taking the vaccine? I'm like, no. There's so many different aspects of it. I don't want to be imposing, like saying tomorrow, coming out and saying everybody in the UK needs to be Christian. That's just that would not work, would it? I don't want to be saying that, oh, everyone should take the vaccine. It's just because some people have religious reasons why they don't want to take it. Some people have lifestyle reasons why they don't want to take it, ethical reasons why they don't want to take it. It's so vast. Why, and some people have good whatever reasons about why they want to take it. I don't want to be this person that's kind of gearing, you know. It's just a space for the Black voice. If you have something to say, you're welcome to come and say it, but we're not going to be one Black voice to make up their own minds. We're just here to provide information, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Black Voice Hertfordshire Community Meeting invitations. Okay, yeah. So on the Wednesday, which is next Wednesday, before the event, before the Black Voice Hertfordshire meeting, if you could please send a reminder email out, please, to all of the attendees. I'm going to send you there's a flyer. Could before you send out that email, send it to me, because I'd like to okay it, how it worded. Or I could send you my reminder that I sent out last month, and if you could send out that.
Yeah, okay.
Projects and services. Yeah, projects and services we've done, and updates. Yeah, I think that's all the updates we've had. CVs we've talked about. Yeah. Did you think I replied? How did you think my reply was to the North Hart CVs? Was that okay? Was that clear enough for them, do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was very clear about the Facebook stuff. So yeah, I thought it was fine.
Yes. So hopefully, know what your availability is. I did ask for her availability because she said she wants to meet up on a call, but I don't know. See if John or myself, it would have to be an evening call. But I'm going to see if do a Wednesday. Come and do a Wednesday at 8 o'clock, because in the evening's the only time that I'll be able to. I don't know. Should I do the call on my own? I don't feel comfortable doing the call on my own. Or rather, you or John were there.
Yeah, I'll do it. So you're breaking up, so I don't know who it's with. But yeah, I'll do it.
So. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're just breaking up, so I can do the call, but I don't know who it's with. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it's with the North Hart CV. So the lady that I communicate, I sent the last email to. She's at the end of her email. She said that she wanted to arrange a call to discuss it further, to see how they can further help me. And I said, yes, I'll love that call, but it's going to be via Zoom and it will be recorded. And then a link of that meeting will be sent to you, of the recording, basically, just to let her know. Because I'm going to be recording all meetings from now on with these people, because I don't trust any of them. Any counsellor, I want that noted in a minute. Anyone that comes into BVL, whether it be an individual saying they want to work with BVL, an organisation, an MP, a counsellor, a police officer, whoever it is, we need to record these meetings, because too many people are coming to, I don't know why, but they seem to just want a piece of BVL. I don't know why. And I've been told this again, it's part of the process. People, just got nothing to do and they just do stuff. But we need to make sure we protect ourselves from that, so it doesn't deviate us from our actual aims. At some point, I'd like a timeline. If you're able, between now and next week, I'd like to action a timeline for all of our projects and services, so that everyone in team can be aware of what we're looking at. The timeline can, of course, be amended, depending if we were able to meet that date for the specific said thing to be done. But I'd like one devise, a timeline devise of when things are going to be done, something visual. So like on a line of some sort, like a periodic table or something, and the thing written. So it's just very, it's very visual, so people will know what we're doing. But I'm hoping at the meeting tonight we'll be able to devise, go through the projects and services and talk through it. John and I are working on a BVL radio show that we're going to do once a week. We're hoping that will be the format, or the format to platform. It's going to be he said a cultural show would be good. So it's going to be a cultural show, but it will be under our 4 pillars. So history, culture, creativity, and support. So we'll have people in interviews, a bit comical, a lot comical, a bit of laughing, joking in there. macho, not so much music. Cultural stuff, just some fun stuff.
Oh, I can't hear anything. You're frozen. Right. Hello?
Me.
Oh,
Baby.
I heard you.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
hello,
you have.
Can you hear me?
Amy, you got no camera.
Oh, for me, you have no camera, but I do have a camera.
Amy.
Oh, God. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello. Hang on.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, we're here.
What happened there? I have no idea what happened there. Can you now?
Yeah, I had really bad issues in my Spanish lesson as well, like the same thing. So,
Really? It's never happened. I've seen it happen with other people, but it's never happened with me before. It's really weird. Just decides to stop working and clicks you out.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically it. Projects and services, we need to devise a timeline between now and next week and start working towards it. Especially our aims of this year. We need to get that sorted. It's great. We've got the back history school. We're on half term now. Whether or not the student I had in the first term is going to come back, that hasn't been confirmed. I don't know. There's a new person that said that they were going to join in the second week of the second term. See if that happens. Yeah, but it's, as far as it's open and going. Again, it's getting people to know about it. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And an injection of money for that. So that's why I've got Kate on the case. If we can talk about money and access to type of funding we need to access, that will be great. Yeah, okay. Well, it's literally 6 minutes or 5 minutes till next meeting. And we'll sign into that one. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Bye. See you in 5 minutes.
I'll see you in a bit.